Today, God implores you to acknowledge the cost of death at Calvary. To ensure that you could experience my grace to the fullest, I adhered to the law in its entirety. The transformative benevolence of my God is present in you and on you, transforming you into more like me. Heaven is the source of your blessings. The cross will not impede your ability to receive all of its benefits. That is the meaning of my name and my spirit, and I have incorporated them into your life without any limitations or restrictions. Seize your position in me and transcend the boundaries of trust that extend beyond illness, sorrow, and scarcity. Esteemed individual, the blood has adhered to the doorpost of your residence. The divine and the corporeal are uniting in your heart, personality, and the external environment. Give up everything to obtain everything. Eliminate your self-consciousness and concentrate on your God consciousness as the primary method by which you comprehend all things. Do not be concerned about the concept of a physical personality until the I am consciousness has completely obscured it. You will undergo an irreversible transformation. No longer will you engage in deception or actions that undermine your reputation. I have thoroughly immersed myself in your humanity, and you now possess a comprehensive understanding of my deity. There is no opportunity to contemplate or flee. Your time in the desert is over, and the actuality of Canaan now holds you more firmly than ever. You no longer need to be uncertain or aimless. As of today, God commands, accept yourself as my new creation. I do not consider your shortcomings when making decisions regarding you. I am not conducting an in-depth examination of your life to identify any justifications for refusing to comply with your requests. The cross encompasses your past in the grand scheme of eternity as you stand before me in repentance and anguish. The cross and the sacrifice it embodies are the sole constraints on the extent of your potential. You are not hindered by the errors you have committed in the past. Your birth conditions do not preclude you from achieving your most ambitious objectives or realizing your most extravagant aspirations. The heavens will open up, allowing you to enter the kingdom and be ready for your faith to be demonstrated, once you alter your perspective on this new reality of creation. It is inaccurate to assert that you are either a dustman or a dustwoman. A portion of your identity that originates from your mother is traceable back to Adam. However, the portion of you that is derived from me was established when the resurrection of life raised me from the dead and placed me on the throne. Dearly cherished, the same angels who removed the stone from my body upon my passing are now prepared to alleviate your anguish and sorrow. Your identity is no longer determined by your circumstances on earth. I inform you immediately that you are on earth in the same way as I am. Please adhere to this reality. Adopt this concept with enthusiasm and equip yourself with this truth. The Father declares, "You exist in the same way that I exist," and from this foundation, fully realized miracles emerge to transform your life immediately, in this very moment. God declares, "My kingdom is within you today." Permit it to permeate your entire being and human logic, manifesting itself immediately in the form of breakthroughs and outcomes that transform everything. As I stated in my word, it is crucial to bear in mind that a kingdom that is not within you is not the genuine kingdom. For any purpose, I have granted you my joy, my happiness, and my righteousness. Get rid of the negativity that is derived from the knowledge that you will fail, stress, anxiety, and dread. Create a space in your mind for the mind of Christ to emerge in anticipation of an extraordinary miracle occurring in your life at this moment. Eliminate the notion of a covert religion. Faith was never intended to be concealed beneath the dull, empty habits of melancholy and despair. Rather, it was bestowed upon each of you by me. Is the continuous knocking audible to you? I am not attempting to gain entry in that manner. I am already present within you. The sound of the pounding is your faith's attempt to penetrate the barriers of doubt and manifest itself in your life and circumstances. When your faith is translated into action, the miracle you have been anticipating will transpire. Today, God is indicating, accept full forgiveness and mercy for past sins. I have removed your flaws from me as far as the east is from the west. Why are you interested in raising them when they are not being properly cared for? They are disregarded, and those who assert otherwise are aligned with the individual who accuses the emotions of others. They evaluate you based on your past and verses, which is not a standard they adhere to at all. Their responsibility is to guide individuals who possess limited knowledge. Why are they subjecting you to such hardship? What is the purpose of subjecting oneself to discomfort? I informed you of the fact that the new creation offers complete salvation. I have liberated you from your shackles to enable you to embark on a new existence. According to the Father, adhering to that course will guarantee your salvation. Before the video continues, I request that you like the video and share it with your family and friends. I also request that you consider donating some dollars, as I do not have a house and I need to build a new one. The Father states, you desire to flee, but be aware that even the valley of the shadow of death cannot harm you as long as I am present. The hostile environment you wish to avoid is precisely the one in which I have prepared a table brimming with numerous delights for you. Do not be apprehensive. Refrain from succumbing to intimidation or dread. If an individual engages in conversation with you or touches you, they are contacting the pupil of my eye, and they will be held accountable. Please do not question my assessment of this matter. I will no longer remain awake at night contemplating the actions or intentions of others. All of your days have been recorded in my book using a diamond-tipped pen. I have spoken. Will men express a distinct opinion of you? Will you sabotage the task I have performed within you, men? God instructs us to relax and take long breaths. I have a plan for your future that is both secure and good, so let go of all your worries and feel my love for you. I am free of any recollection of past events, as God declares, today I have eradicated all sin and disappointment. I believe you should follow suit. Why dwell on the past when I have the option to erase it from my memory? Self-imposed confinement occurs when one harbors old grievances or yearns for the past. Disregard the past. Rather than ruminating on the past, focus on the future. I have arranged for significant and extraordinary events to occur for individuals who are solely focused on me and do not consider the past or other matters. Adopt this perspective to think, act, and react in any circumstance as I would. According to the Father, mortality will cease to exist. Illumination and an infinite existence are emerging as a new beginning in your life. The gospel words have been repeatedly proclaimed to individuals from all aspects of life, akin to a clarion call. It is a symbol of hope and the sound of numerous rivers merging. That sound alleviates your anxiety, enabling you to relax and place your trust in me. This is a genuine guarantee, not merely a concept that will be implemented in the future. Be mindful of the present moment. I accept the new reality of my identity within you and today, God commands us to gaze upon the cross and maintain our health. The Son of Man was raised in the same manner as Moses raised the snake in the desert, to enable you to avoid the enemy's attacks and begin a new existence. Death is not your destiny. Illness, destitution, or lack are not part of your heritage, my love. I wish you a life full of beauty and an immense sense of happiness that is beyond words. I provide you with my kindness and sustenance through my light, a tangible resource that envelopes you. Enjoy a respite in that splendor. Come to terms with the extent to which my presence has altered your life and heart. Consider the essence of I am that I am. Upon Jesus' arrival, I transitioned from being invisible to being visible to provide you with a solution to the fallen state and sin. You are not inferior when you are in me. I am the living door that allows you to enter as a member of my group. Overcome your innate tendencies. Eliminate the mental image of a goat. Behind a ruminant, goats consume an extensive array of foods. It is impossible to disregard a goat. That does not reflect your true nature. I do not wish for you to become that individual. Even amid chaos and disappointment, I will guide you to tranquil rivers and verdant fields if you follow my guidance. I am your shepherd. Today, God declares, I have eliminated the impossibility. The fundamental essence of who I am within you is unaffected by any obstacle or obstacle, regardless of its magnitude. Continue to advance. To progress, it is essential to possess both affection and commitment. The sole method of achieving certainty is to progress in love, as it does not involve failure. Do you harbor any resentment toward failure, my dear? Are you averse to rejection and disappointment? As David did when he raised his sling and stone to the behemoth, invoke your faith. The stone was faith, and love was the projectile. Avoid intentionally hurling your faith around like a projectile. The mountain will be moved if you combine divine love and divine belief, thereby making the impossible possible as you triumphantly advance. Remain vigilant and suspicious of the covert intentions of individuals who reside near the sources of your anxiety. They use phrases such as this and that, but in reality, they are resisting their awareness, which is preventing them from adopting the divine attitude I desire. Refrain from being self-conscious, as I terminated your self-life 2,000 years ago. It was no longer possible to possess an ego or sin. These items will not influence or define you. The act of confronting sin or attempting to repair one's damaged self is akin to extracting a deceased individual from the grave in which they were interred 2,000 years ago. You have succumbed to the power of iniquity. Believe it to be truthful. You are devoid of any sense of self. I, the Lord, am transforming you into more like me and fulfilling all the promises I made during the restoration process, so they will be unable to control you. Before the video continues, I request that you donate some dollars to us. I do not have a house and I need to build a new one. Today, God informs you that He is transitioning from intermittent visits to permanent presence. It is stated, I am the vine, and you are the branches. This implies that the Father is establishing a connection with and fostering growth through you. You reside on the earth, as I reside in the sky. This is the labor that the cross performed for you. In the same way that I govern the heavens, you govern the earth. You are now a priest and a monarch as a result of my creation. This is not a distant reality, it is currently occurring. Advocate for your rights. Prepare yourself to assume the role that I have designated for you in front of me. I am in control of the present, my objective is in the present, and your position in eternity is a present reality. Today, I will bring the triumph of the cross into your life and the lives of those you encounter through my perfect orchestration. Dear one, it is also necessary for you to prune and tenderly repair yourself. I will transform you into a reflection of myself, much like a deer yearns for a stream. As I remove everything from you that does not align with my plan for you, old portions will be discarded. I am removing links and connections that are no longer beneficial and have not yielded positive outcomes. I will terminate any relationship that undermines your right to Christ and any unlawful authority in your life. The ties that have been severed are not a cause for sorrow, as this was my intention. I am currently experiencing a significant and novel development of my existence within you. Today, God declares, order brings glory. I am introducing order to a location that is presently in a state of disarray. The barriers that have divided my people are being demolished. They will convene at the place of devotion, and their prayers will ascend like hot coals from the earthly altar to the heavenly high altar in front of me. Lightning strikes, earthquakes, and the thunderous roar of numerous waters will occur, however, they will not result in destruction. My church's reformation in this century will resemble that of the past as a result of these events. Declare to yourself, I am seeking my rightful place in the kingdom of my Father. The Father will respond, I will listen to you and create a pathway for you to sit next to me. Just as I passed by Moses and revealed my back to him, I will not merely pass by you, I will approach you and provide you with a direct encounter with me that will permanently alter your life. The Father commands, come to a state of order before I arrive. Avoid the fleshly desires that resemble my anointing, as I am providing you with the true manifestation of my grandeur to be manifested within you and out into the world through you. No one will be able to surpass you. You will not be overlooked. Prepare for the following day. The Father declares, I will appear among you and perform extraordinary feats that have not been witnessed or heard by your eyes or ears. They will bring you joy and transform your life indefinitely. I have never chosen to remain distant from you, and today, God declares, my throne is in you, and my kingdom is coming to life in you. The barrier of sin causes division among individuals, however, I have eliminated it through the sacrifice of the cross. Come to me, the Father commands. Approach with optimism and without apprehension, as sin is not present in the presence of contrition and submission. Your compassion is palpable to me. I am grateful for your intercession. Your calm sorrow is likely to be detected by my ear. The blood that was spilled on Calvary is sufficient. Other than the sincerity of your words and heart, I do not require any gifts from you to be a part of me. I am your bountiful recompense. Rather than contemplating immorality, you should be cognizant of my presence within you. When individuals fell, their self-awareness impeded their divine awareness. However, I am currently restoring your comprehension of my identity and your identity about me through the process of restoration. I declare my affection for you. I designate you as the individual who is entitled to my word. No charges may be brought against you, as I have already resolved all matters, and I vow that you are righteous in my eyes. The Father desires that you embrace the gift of my forgiveness without any conditions. Refuse to pursue the offer I have already made to you. Today is a new day. Now it is your turn to receive all that was purchased for you on the cross. Today, the Divine informs you that the day star I am is ascending in your heart. You will no longer weep at night. There will be no more unresolved issues or unclear concerns. Your anxiety is alleviated by my hand. Currently, love and mental clarity are the dominant forces, as doubt and sorrow have been replaced. The darkness of the unknown is dissipating, and the clouds of hopelessness are parting to disclose a long-lost comprehension of your life. This is the item you requested. My giving hand satisfies the fundamental needs of your being. The Father instructs you to persist. Rise from your dormancy and prepare to follow the path I have outlined for you. I will shortly reunite a broken link from the past, which will be distinguished by my grace and forgiveness for the events that transpired. You should refrain from making assumptions regarding its significance. Rather, speak when the moment is appropriate and allow my words to flow from your lips. You have been selected to serve as my agent. I have granted you the ability to exit the prison of your past imprisonment and perplexity, as a result of my love for you, and to enter a field that is ripe for the harvest and brimming with the fulfillment of my promises. Father advises, remove your focus from the events of the past and embrace this new season of opportunity. It is merely the beginning of the journey you will embark on. Today, God informs you that the time for your return is now. What you believe is irretrievable and lost is on the brink of re-entering your life in a matter of hours. This is not merely my occupation. It is an integral component of my identity as a person. The seal of death and loss has been broken, and new life is emerging like a bubbling spring, uplifting your spirits and reviving a long-forgotten melody in your heart. When I reside within you as a river that instantly revitalizes, heals, and restores your aspirations and dreams, no enemy attack or catastrophic loss can permanently harm you. Accept the truth that I am within you, the Father instructs. I am entering your existence and bestowing my favor upon you, not as a result of your actions, but rather as a result of your character. The annihilator is defeated, and death is eradicated by the essence of my being within you, enabling you to ascend with regenerated wings and achieve the ultimate fulfillment of your destiny. The Father declares, I have arrived in other eras, and I am now present in your present and will do so in your future. I am coming to execute my infinite plan. I am present to fulfill my commitment and ensure that you are entirely saved, as I had previously stated. Have fun, as everything will change once you relinquish your efforts and surrender to the serenity of my spirit. I will provide you with the healing and restoration that surpasses your most ambitious expectations. Today, God informs you that He is liberating you from the constraints of time and guiding you into a period of success and transformation. The Father declares, you are liberated from the constraints of time. I am guiding you into the present instant. This is the present moment, the Father declares. I am granting you all of my grandeur, splendor, and fullness today. The Divine's approbation is accessible to liberate individuals from the bonds of sorrow and loss. You will no longer be denied, rejected, or delayed. I am that I am, and I reside within your heart to nurture you, improve you, and liberate you from oppression to ascend to greater heights. My fortitude is descending upon you, and all of my vulnerability is dissipating. I am fortified by your most profound desires at this time. You are my cherished and favored child. Your membership in my family is guaranteed by the blood that was spilled on Calvary. You are seated on the right-hand side of me. The price that my Son paid for your freedom has been entirely released, thereby liberating you from all enemy control. Accept your promotion to a higher position and rise. I promised in my word that I would provide for all of your requirements by utilizing the bounty of my glory, which is within you. There is no need to continue searching. Do not contemplate tomorrow, next week, or next year. Today is the day you will be liberated and redeemed. Prepare yourself for the unprecedented, the uncommon, and the uncommon. Legs will grow longer, organs will reanimate, eyes will open, strongholds of evil will be dismantled, and reason will be restored. The Father declares, rejoice. This is your moment and your time right now. The plowman is now more adept at bringing the abundant harvest of my kindness into your life and circumstances than the reaper, as God declares today, rejoice, for your time of blessing has come. Individuals who plant seeds with faith will reap a harvest before the seeds reach the earth. You have planted and sown, and the time has arrived to harvest. Do not restrict your expectations, as a significant portion of the guarantees that my word makes are already in progress and available to you. Strive to be the most exceptional individual who has ever pursued the kingdom. I will provide you with more than you could ever imagine or ask for in your pursuit of the kingdom. Inhale deeply and release all anxiety and tension. This is not a time for church labor. It is a time for gratitude and rest. Have faith in my ability to provide for you and alleviate any concerns or uncertainties you may have. I am your Father God, and you are my offspring. Be at ease, have faith, and be assured that I will always be by your side. I will never abandon you or cease to provide you with assistance in any capacity. The Father declares, trust me, and together we will resolve issues that others believe are unsolvable. You will witness your destiny unfold and the kingdom come to life in a manner that defies your imagination. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.